Thank you for coming for our public transportation meeting. My name is Kim Lammers. I'm the Mobility Manager for Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams County. I work for Maumee Valley Planning Organization as a grant-funded position through ODOT and Federal Transit Administration. And tonight we're going to be talking about what are some of our transportation needs in Northwest Ohio. So first we have a meeting agenda, which I know you're excited for. We're going to go over what our current goals are. We're going to talk about Transportation Coordination Committee, who comprises that, a timeline for a coordinated plan, and data collection. We will be recording the meeting tonight for anyone who is not able to make it, just so all the attendees know. So currently, there are 3 counties that have coordinated plans with ODOT. That's Defiance, Fulton, and Henry. Our intentions are to include Williams in this upcoming round of coordinated plans. And we also have a hope to become a regional coordinated plan instead of having individual plans. This will help for more collaboration, leading to better services and more cost efficiency. So if you go through our current coordinated plans, generally they have very similar goals and objectives. One of the first goals was to hire a mobility manager, which they did, that's me, and I was hired at the end of November 2020. So the other goals and objectives were transporting coordination. That included asking for having 3 annual meetings, which I have started organizing, and service provider survey every year, which has gone out to all of our service providers. This will help us better understand what kind of transportation services we do offer in the region. Looking for funding is our next goal, and trip efficiencies and identifying grant funding opportunities. We are going to have to wait until we get back those provider surveys before we can start looking into trip efficiencies, but we definitely are looking at grant opportunities in the region. The next goal is identifying unmet needs. This includes having a public meeting every 2 years, which tonight is the first public meeting, and then also having a public survey every 2 years, which we have sent out and have started, and we will share a link of that survey at the end of this presentation. Then finally, there's transportation education, letting people know what is available. The first performance measure is attending 10 community events. To date, I have not attended 10 community events because of COVID. However, I'm very hopeful for this summer to be able to start getting out a little more. Monthly newsletters, which we do have and are available on our website, and an increased views on our website. So essentially marketing. So some of our marketing tools that we're using is facebook.com//Northwest Ohio Mobility and NWOmobility.com. These are 2 areas where you can see, who our providers are, and you can also see any activities that are going on for Northwest Ohio Mobility. So in part of creating a coordinated plan, we were asked to organize a transportation coordination committee. This includes transportation providers, planning agencies, passenger and advocates, human service partners, health providers, private industry, educational institutions, and government officials. To date, we have had 1 meeting with each county, and we have had 1 of the Transportation Coordination Committee meetings that was last week. That was our first regional meeting. So we're just getting started. So as we go towards a regional coordinated plan, we've created this coordinated plan roadmap. Starting here in March. In March here, we're just trying to understand what we have with surveys. We've deployed the public survey, we've deployed provider survey, even stakeholders from our committee to see what they feel like we need in the region. We've also coordinated our first meetings for the Transportation Coordination Committee, and we have started the community planning session with this first meeting. In June, we hope to review all the survey results and be able to prioritize what those unmet needs are, creating goals. Once we've been able to create goals and prioritize our unmet needs. We will send this back out to the community and allow a 30-day comment period for the community to let us know what they think. Then in our September meeting, we'll review the comments and finalize goals. And then once those are finalized, they'll go to the county commissioners for approval. If the county commissioners approve and we move forward in a coordinated plan and can submit it to ODOT, in December, we'll enact the coordinated plan by reviewing the year and starting to create committees and attacking the goals that we're hoping to accomplish. So our first stop is data collection. Right now we have our public survey that is available until May 31st. Please share this with anyone that you may know who has had challenges with transportation, either financial, no license, maybe they have a disability making it unable to so that they can drive. But anyone that might have issues with finding transportation, please encourage them to complete the survey. We have given ourselves a goal of 400 surveys. And also with the public survey, we've created this public meeting to make sure we can answer any questions and just clarify things. There will be a comment period. Tentatively right now, we're hoping for July, and that will be in all the newspapers and on all of our marketing. And then we have a stakeholder survey. That's pretty much everyone who attends our coordinated transportation meeting. And our goal for that is to have our stakeholders have about an 80% survey rate return. And so far, we've pretty much hit that goal. And finally, we have provider information forms, which are due April 1st. And that's where all of the transportation providers in the Fort County area have been encouraged to participate in that, letting us know what transportation programs are out there, what kind of services we have, and how we can better work together. So now we're going to go into questions anyone may have about our coordinated plan and general transportation in the region.